Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Tennessee Titans. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One will get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Ooh, he got popped on that run back.
I'll say it again, Kate. I love these new kickoff rules. This is exactly what we all wanted to see. All of us understood the safety concerns with the kickoff, but we did not want to see this explosive, game-changing play out of the game, and we did. And in fact, in this one, we got to see it right from the jump.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Street. Hey, smash.
Throwing on their first play. And screen here to Blue. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
19 tight. Mustang 19.
Here's a throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
19 Charger, 79, 18 Pioneer.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Okay, ready?
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Hook, 7 Lions. 7 Pirates, 18 Rattler, 18.
4th down, pass coming. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They go play action on 1st down. Has a man on target to Thornton. He does it. Touchdown! The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Dump off, caught by his back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Top 50, top 19, top 19. Down.
Takes the second down snap. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ready?
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lions. Ready?
Looking to throw here. He's cut his man. This is Austin. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Chapter 11. 70, Warriors 70, Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On the set.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Hey, smash. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
They'll throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Finds him over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On first down, Genty. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing on seconds. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Could make the connection. Was looking for Lad McConkey. So it'll be second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So it's going to be fourth and short. All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer.
They're going to try to throw for it. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pull that in front further, 13-zip. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. And that one's off, no good. A lot of game left here, but we'll see if that's a point that they regret not having later on in this contest. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready,
This is our last play of the quarter.
go! Ready,
Shotgun snap and give to Blue. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 13-0. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They start with 2nd and 6.
70 Timberwolf. Hey, Crash. Ready, ready.
They pitch it out to him here. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Viking, 18. Like 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They're throwing it. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it.
60, shot 60.
Here's the snap on fourth. And he is down to the 30-yard line. So they go for it on fourth, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
18, Pioneer. Ready?
Pass play now. They left him wide open. It's complete. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Brought in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
At the Raiders' 5-yard line.
Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5.
Ready? Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Check up.
Throwing from the gun here. Buying some time right. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
On the double.
Third and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
Let's go.
Blue. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Titans start to fight back with their first points of this game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
Let's go now. Go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit.
Raiders 13, Titans 8. Will Riker to kick off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
9 yards.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Throwing from the gun. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or 2 short of the 20 here.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and long for him here. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. 2 set of downs for him from the 31. First down, play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders hold an 11-point advantage. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders push the lead up to 12. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
60 boxes, 6, 7, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, set.
Who gets the handoff? Oh, the football's loose. And the Raiders get to it. And they're going to take over at midfield thanks to that fumble. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Puts everything he has under this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Motioning the tight end now. First and 10, looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Genty on second. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
19 Lion, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Rolling out to his left. He's running with it. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Throwing it on second down. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on third down. He's dropping back to throw. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 8.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Dragon 60. 18 Rebel.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Getting out to his left. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders go up by 19. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
19 tight. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Final throw before the break. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready.
He's back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing deep down the near sideline. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. All in left side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 cop. Check.
And off to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to Genty. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Call it no gain that time, so now they face a 4th and 4. The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
18 card, Warriors, 70. Oh, yeah, you got him, you got him.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Headed out right. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Backing this one down. It's Blue. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Hurry, hurry.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
19 Lions. Go.
Throwing it again here. On the move, headed right. That's caught at the 4. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Blue. And he takes this one in for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans start the second half with some needed points.
Titans.
It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another give here to Genty. He takes it down to the 33. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 3-possession game. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders stretch the lead to 23. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready, ready.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, track, 60 by check. Go street. 19, 65 check. Hurt. Panther 11, trap 6, Buffalo 19, Lions.
Airing it out to start this drive. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Titans have a first. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
19 tight, 79 Broncos.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. Problem is the defense knows even more. Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways, because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Giving this to Genty. To the races, middle of the field. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Ready. Max 7, Warriors 17. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't run backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go. Dragon 60. Hot set, Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
3rd and long for him here. Flushed out now to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Top 60. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
Here's the snap on fourth. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now following the play, pretty quick stoppage. This is going to be for an injury. And, oh boy. Sam Laporta, the one in some pain, he's being checked on. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you've got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some time left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Yards on the play. Brings up third down.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Titans football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the fourth.
Ready.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. Hurt. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Titans. 19 Titans.
Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far.
18 Cardinal. 18. Come 19. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
Desperation time here. And they get to him on fourth down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Straight ahead with Genty. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Now it's Genty. And they take this in for the score. The Raiders keep running away with this. Now the PAT try coming up.
The kicker on for the point after.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Viking 18, 65 cats, 65, Warriors 70. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On the give, it's Blue. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
46-yard line.
Working on 1st down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Working quickly here.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
From the red zone now. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
And inches.
Go.
The 3rd down run with Blue. And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans making the scoreboard look a touch better.
Touchdown, Titans.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Titans, 27.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game.
He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. That play straight ahead. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Genty from the gun. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
The give here to Genty. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Raiders continue piling it on here in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But fortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. He's going to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Raiders are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Raiders looking at a 3-0 start to the season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Rocco 80.
Catch made left side by McConkey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
19, go!
This is Genty. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawn up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.